I spent 3 days in Taiwan, and somehow it was like the longest and shortest trip of my life. After being in China where everything is fast and accessible, Taiwan felt so slow-paced and finite. We stopped to get some noodles, and they were out of pretty much everything we wanted to order, and I realized I'm in Taiwan now. But with the laid-back energy here, it feels like you just can't be mad at inconveniences. Everybody seemed so much more content, and it was rubbing off on me, I think.
I don't have money for a vlogging camera. Oh.
One of my favorite things to do when traveling is to try the street food. As usual, I didn't do any research about what foods to get. Pretty much just went in blind and got whatever looked good. I've always loved watching people cook food right in front of me. Something about humans, we just like to see the action. I mean, it makes sense since most of our food these days is packaged or made ready and just handed to us.
You take it.
If there's one food that is universally loved, it's definitely a scallion pancake. I've never met a single person who doesn't eat down a good scallion pancake, but especially my brother. The ones in Taiwan are a little bit different from the ones in China. Look how big these ones are. And also they add some sort of sauce to it. I think it's a little bit sweeter if I'm remembering correctly.
Uh-oh.
You can't visit Taiwan without learning about some of their history. So our next stop was the Palace Museum.
It's still quite loud.
Yeah, but not the same.
Is yours good?
To be honest, I'm not usually much of a museum or history girl, but this was a really cool museum. I mean, just look how intricate those details are. The craftsmanship was insane for all of these artifacts. They had things like this coral from over 500 years ago, and somehow these vases were all still preserved.
They're too big for him. There's no way he's gonna hold together.
He is trying to see the small one. He sees everything. Don't fall into the water.
This garden kind of reminded me of the ones I saw in Japan. I could definitely feel the similarities and influence. Something I've noticed when traveling to many countries is that food is so much fresher there. The juice is fresh and the tea is made from scratch, unlike the powdered stuff we have back home.
What is this? Papaya. Oh. I don't like papaya that much.
So this was a soybean powder mochi type thing, and this also reminded me of Japan because I got some of the best soybean powder desserts there. If you've never had it, it kind of tastes like peanut butter, but lighter. I have so many things that I love about Taiwan, but one of the biggest things was the nature scenery. I mean, look at these mountains. Look how green and beautiful everything is. I thought it was really cool how a lot of the roads went through the mountains and were actually raised above ground. Kind of scary, but so cool.
应该也有被斗过。他应该有被斗过哦。
对，我不知道。对。I find that a little cringy. Queen's Head. What is your problem? I'm just trying to enjoy myself.
I will warn you, if you go to Taiwan in the summertime, be prepared for blazing heat. I was not ready. It was heat like I've never experienced, but it's so beautiful and so worth it. I feel like everywhere I turned, there was always a new hidden piece of history. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Ponyo, but this strip right here reminded me so much of Ponyo.
You were just down over there. This is the little gazebo that we just saw from all the way down there.
man, that's super sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
你跟他讲说，我们小时候就是吃这个，
Record
没有糖果，
对
没有糖果就吃这个。
对，我们也是。
These are onto something.
Do you
gotta
like
show
chew
people.
it or just
No, just
the nectar?
yeah.
Do I just toss it? What is it?
白红花。
Big red flower. Going to a gold museum. If we can find. Wow. So this was a gold mine. That was, I think, the most productive gold mine in Asia while Japan was still ruling Taiwan. Look at this tiny little train. They also had some prisoners of war that often worked here to mine the gold. Yeah. Excuse you.
Who's taking those?
A lot of steps.
That's burning a few thousand calories every day.